In 2010, the penalties for murder were adjusted. The mandatory death penalty was adjusted to mandatory death in certain circumstances. Attorney at Law Nigel Hughes explains some of the significant amendments to the Criminal Law Offences Act, Chapter 801.
If you kill a member of the security service, if you kill a prison officer, a judicial or legal officer, kind of strange, you get death because you kill a legal officer. Anyway, they're the people putting you away. That's why you want to kill them. Anyway, a judicial officer, any person acting in the execution of his duties.
That list continues to the murder of a witness, a current or past juror, a murder in the course of a furtherance of a robbery or such.
But here's the problem. Burglary or housebreaking. Burglary is not, by definition, a violent offense. But if somebody dies as a result of that, of course, you become immediately eligible to death, arson, and any sexual offense. So you become eligible for death if somebody dies as a result of having committed a sexual offense. Murder committed pursuant to an arrangement whereby money or anything of value passes or is intended to pass from one person to another or to a third party at the request or direction of another.
Hughes added that everywhere else in the Caribbean before a person could be sentenced to death, a psychiatric report has to be carried out. That is not mandatory in Guyana, he said.
At least you want to make sure that we're not committing a further heinous act by sentencing persons who might not necessarily be in the best of mental health. That doesn't happen here. And worse than that, the practice in Guyana is, and it happened to me up to yesterday, the prosecution will come to you a day or two before the commencement of the trial and say, John Smith is up for trial, we're ready to go.
He spoke too about how some accused are convicted because of weak defense.
So you then end up in a trial where the lawyer, of course, is half prepared. The jury sees the challenges to the competence of the lawyer. The police come, they present their evidence. If they're aided and abetted by a law and order judge, there's a certain perspective and bearing that is brought to that trial. And they walked literally from there straight to a conviction.
Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.